I'm just going to talk briefly about Brenton, Tarrant and Christchurch. I'm going to eschew the details and analysis of the event itself, but I think Brenton Tarrant's life was very strange, and there's some unusual things that don't really make any sense. I know he travelled the world. His father died. I think he committed suicide and left Tarrant a little bit of money, which he invested in a cryptocurrency. I think that's the story. So he had time and money to travel around the world, but one of the strange things is where he went. What was he doing in the back blocks of Pakistan? Why would that be for someone who hated foreigners and dark-skinned people, apparently, and obviously Muslims in the end? What's going on there? Why would you go to Pakistan? And then he went to North Korea, which is even stranger. It's just not a holiday destination that anybody is interested in. So the whole thing is very strange. I'm not going to go and say it's a false flag, and I'm not going to be Alex Jones, but the whole thing is unusual. It doesn't make any sense to me why you'd spend holidays in Pakistan and North Korea. And there's also an issue of accomplices. And I know there's always talk of a second shooter, because that's a well-known phenomenon. Look it up. But there are pictures online of people being arrested, and the police themselves are claiming they foiled another attack. And I read an excellent academic study. It went through the video in details. I don't watch the video, but I did read a very in-depth description of it, and he waited apparently for 2 or 2.5 minutes. He stopped the car and just waited there. Who was he waiting for? Was he waiting for those people that were arrested? And whatever happened to that? Were those people charged? What's the story? Nothing ever came of it. So I think someone should dig into this and see, who were the accomplices? What were they doing? Have they been charged in, or have they been trialled in private? Is it private trials or secret trials that they have sometimes? And what's the go with his bizarre travel plans? It's all very strange. Someone needs to look into it, and someone who has some resources to understand what's going on and see what's the deeper story here. What's going on with this guy.